Hi my dear students, I welcome you all for your video class. Today I am going to teach you Geography Chapter 4 Maps. In Geography previous chapter, you have learned about the globe, which is most accurate model of the earth, isn't it children? Yes, it is the truth that the globe looks same as man has seen in the earth from space. But at the same time, the globe carries many shortcomings, such as it is inconvenient to carry from one place to another. Okay, what is the main inconvenient for the globe? It is carry from one place to another place. That is a main inconvenient. Okay, on the globe, we cannot compare cities, countries, and other places at the same time. For this purpose, we are using maps. By using maps, we find a location of a place in a particular city. Okay, now you understand? For that only maps are created. The word map is derived from the Latin word mappa, which means sheet. What is it, children? The word map is derived from the Latin word mappa, which means what? Sheet. Okay. It is so called as because of all the earlier maps were mostly either made or drawn on cloths, skins, and parchments. Clear, children? All earlier maps were mostly either made or drawn on cloths, skins, and parchments. Clear? What is mean by map? A map is a representation or drawing of the earth's surface or a part of it, drawn on a flat surface according to a scale. Clear, children? Or you understand what is mean by map? Once again, map is a representation or a drawing of the earth's surface or a part of it drawn on a flat surface according to a scale. Now you have a clear idea about maps, isn't it, children? Okay, I'll tell the history of maps. Map is an older concept. Clear, children? In the early times, the Greek scholars made maps. The science of map making was developed by a Greek scholar, Claudius Ptolemy. What is his name? Claudius Ptolemy. Claudius Ptolemy is also known as the father of cartography. Clear, children? Who is also known as the father of cartography? Yes, Claudius Ptolemy. This name is not given in your book, so you have to write in your book. Okay. The science of map making is called cartography. What is mean by cartography? The study of map making or the science of map making is called as cartography. Clear? Okay, children. Okay, what is mean by atlas? The book that contains various maps, that is known as atlas. One second, I'll repeat, children. I'll repeat, children. A group or a book that contains various maps is known as atlas. Clear? Mainly, an atlas have various kinds of maps like political maps, physical maps, thematic maps, and so many things. Okay. What is mean by atlas? Once again, the book which contains many maps or various maps is known as atlas. Clear? An atlas has various kinds of maps like political, physical, thematic, and so many things. Okay, that's all about the history of maps. Okay, are you understand so far? Okay, we'll move on to next topic. Next one is advantages of maps. First advantage is a map gives more information about the Earth's surface. Okay, what is the first advantage? A map gives more information about the Earth's surface in a simple and graphic manner. Why? Because it is very easy to understand. Okay. What next one is a flat map can show large areas on a single piece of paper. Isn't it, children? Yes, it is also a good advantage. What is the first advantage? A map gives more information about the Earth's surface in a simple and graphic manner, which is very easy to understand. What is the second advantage? A flat map can show large area on a single piece of paper. Okay. What is the next one? It is very easy to compare cities, towns, and other places as they are visible at the same time. Okay. Next one is it is easy to carry maps to any places as it can be folded and stored conveniently. Okay. Then one more important advantages is maps generally use signs and symbols in different colors. Okay, this makes it more understandable. Okay, are you understand what I'm telling? Maps may be drawn drawn for specific purposes. For example, a weather map shows only weather conditions at the given time and place. Okay, a political map shows the boundaries of countries, states, districts, and so many things. Okay, that is, maps may be drawn for a specific purposes. Are you clear, students? I will move on to next topic. Next one is different types of maps. What are the different types of maps, children? Yes, first one is physical or relief maps. Okay, second one is political maps. Third one is thematic maps. Okay, first we will discuss physical maps. What does mean by physical maps, children? Yes, maps showing the natural features of the earth, like what are the natural features you may know? Mountains, plateaus, plains, rivers, oceans, and so many things. Okay, maps which shows the natural features of the earth are called as physical or relief maps. Clear, children? Or you understand what I am telling? Maps which shows the natural features of the earth, like mountains, plateaus, plains, rivers, oceans, and so many things. Okay, in physical maps, different colors are used to show the different layers. Okay, physical map shows what? Natural features of the earth. In physical maps, different colors are used to show the different layers or different types of physical features. Clear, children? Or you understand what I'm telling? Next one is political maps. What does mean by political maps? Maps showing the cities, towns, and villages and various countries, states along with their boundaries, that are called as political maps. Give some example for the children. A map of India showing its states is a political map. Or you understand? Once again I'll repeat, children. Map showing cities, towns, villages, and various countries, states with their boundaries, that are called as political maps. For example, a map of India showing its states as a political map. Clear, children? Are you understand so far? Okay. Next one is thematic maps. What is mean by thematic maps? These are the maps that concentrated mainly on the special themes. Okay, mainly concentrate on what? Concentrate on the themes. Okay, special themes. For example, weather, rainfall, roads, forest, industries, and so many things. Okay, that's all about thematic maps. Now you clear, children? Three different types of maps. One is physical maps, another one is political maps, another one is thematic maps. Once again I'll repeat. Physical map shows the physical map shows natural features of the earth like mountains, plateaus, plains, rivers, oceans, and so many things. Okay, it is also known as what, children? Yes, physical map is also known as relief maps. Okay, another one is political map. Political map shows cities, towns, and villages and various countries, states with their boundaries. Okay, that are called as political maps. What is mean by thematic maps? The maps mainly concentrate on the special theme. For example, weather, rainfall, roads, forests, industries, and so many things. Okay, children, that's all about the different types of maps. Children, are you cleared so far? Okay. Next, we'll discuss components of a map. Okay. What are the three main components of maps? Yes. One is distance, another one is direction, another one is symbols. Okay, what are the three different types of maps? Physical maps, political maps, then thematic maps. Components, what are the components? Yes, we have three components. One is distance, another one is direction, another one is symbols. Okay, first we'll discuss distance. What is mean by distance? As in a map, the distance on the ground is represented by a what? By a scale. Okay, in a map, the distance on the ground is represented by a scale. Okay, in other words, maps are drawn at reduced scales. Okay, a scale is a ratio between the actual distance on the ground and the distance shown on the map. Once again I'll repeat, children, what is mean by distance? The scale is a ratio between the actual distance on the ground and the distance shown on the map. Okay. For example, suppose the scale of a map is 1 centimeter, which is equal to 5 kilometer. Okay, this means the distance of 1 centimeter between 2 points on the map corresponds to a distance of 5 kilometer between same two places on the ground. That is a good example for that. Thus, the map scale compares the size of the map with the actual size of the place. Or you understand what is mean by a scale of a map? It is nothing but the distance of 1 centimeter between 2 points on the map that corresponds to a distance of 5 kilometer between the same two places on the ground. Clear? That map scale compare the size of the sizes on the map with the actual size of the place. Clear? On the basis of the size of the scale, maps are classified into two groups or two types. One is small scale maps, another one is large scale maps. Okay, students, first we'll discuss what is meant by small scale maps. The maps that use small scale but shows large areas of the earth, that is known as small scale maps. What is mean by small scale maps? The maps that use the small scale but it shows what? It shows large areas of the earth, that is called as small scale maps. In these maps, which map? Small scale is used. For example, 1 centimeter equal to 100 kilometer. For in small scale, how we calculate? 1 centimeter equal to 100 kilometer. Okay. They give little details about a large area like continents on countries, and the map shown in your atlas is based on the small scale. Or you understand what I'm telling? Here, the map of India is an example of a small scale map. Okay. Are you understand, children? Okay. Next, we'll discuss large scale maps. This type of maps that are created by using large scales, but they are called as large scale maps. In these maps, small areas are represented on a large size map. Or you understand? In small scale, we represent the large areas. But in large scale maps, we represent only small areas. Small, okay. Are you clear with it? Its purpose is to show a large amount of details about a small area. Okay. In these type of maps, which type of maps? Large scale maps. Large scale is used. Okay. And I'll repeat, children. Once again, I'll repeat. The maps that are created by using large scales that are called as large scale maps. In these type of maps, small areas are represented on the larger size maps. Clear? This purpose is to show a large amount of details about a small area. Are you clear, children? Okay, students. Next, we'll discuss directions. What does mean by directions? Directions are also a very significant component of the maps. Okay, you can take any map, you will find an arrow printed on the right hand corner, isn't it, children? Yes, of course. You just notify that. Okay. You can take any map, you will find a arrow printed on the right corner of the map. Then the alphabet capital N is written above the arrow, that is called as north line. Okay, north, south, east, west direction I am telling. In the north, the alphabet N, capital N represents what? North line. It shows the north direction in the map. Isn't it, children? What are the 4 directions you may know? North, south, east, west. We know these 4 directions. It is called as cardinal directions. Directions having 2 types. One is cardinal directions, another one is intermediate directions. Okay, what is mean by cardinal? What are called as cardinal directions? North, south, east, west. That are called as cardinal directions, and also called as cardinal points. These directions intersect each other at right angles. That comes to the intermediate directions. The direction situated between 2 consecutive cardinal points, that are called as what? Intermediate directions. Are you clear, children, what I am telling? What are the 4 cardinal points or cardinal directions you may know? North, south, east, west. Okay. Another one is intermediate. 4 intermediate directions. Okay. What are the 4 intermediate directions? Northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest. These are the intermediate directions. Okay. Clear, children? That's all about directions. Next, we'll discuss symbols. The symbols that were used all over the world in various maps to show different features that are known as conventional signs or symbols. Children, once again I'll repeat what is meant by symbols. The symbols that were used all over the world in various maps to show different features that are known as conventional signs or symbols. Okay, there are so many features. What are the features you may know, children? Yes, mountains, forests, valleys, roads, rivers, lakes, settlements, and so many things. They cannot be shown as much on a map for the lack of space, isn't it, children? Yes, of course. Therefore, to show these features, geographers use certain letters, shades, colors, pictures, and lines as symbols, okay, that are internationally approved. Okay, children, once again I'll repeat the conventional symbols. The symbols that are used all over the world in various maps to show what? To show different features that are known as conventional signs or symbols. Okay, there are so many features you may know, that is mountains, forests, valleys, roads, rivers, lakes, settlements, and so many things. Okay, for that they cannot shown such on a map, no, for that, because why we cannot show means a lack of space. For that, geographers use certain letters or shades or colors, pictures, and lines that are that symbols are internationally approved. Okay, these symbols gives a lot and lot of information in a limited space. Okay, with these symbols, maps can be drawn easily and simple to read. Okay, are you understand? Children, shall we move on to next topic? Next one is sketch. Do you have any idea about sketch? Don't think about the coloring sketch. Okay, at a sketch. A sketch is a drawing which is mainly based on memory and spot observation and not to scale. Okay, what does mean by sketch? Once again I'll repeat. A sketch is a drawing which is mainly based on memory and spot observation and not to scale. Okay, sketches may help a person to reach an unknown place. Sketches may help a person to reach an unknown place. For example, you have to go to your friend's school, but you don't know the way. Your friend may make a rough drawing to show the way to his home or school. No problem. In these sketches, the person who draws them gives the distance and direction. Or you understand? That's all about sketch. Sketch is a drawing which is mainly based on what? Memory and spot observation, not to scale. Okay, that's all about sketch, children. Okay, children, shall I ask one question? What is the main difference between map and sketch? Maps are drawn on scale and are perfect and are accurate too. But when a rough drawing is drawn without using a scale to show some locality or area or colony, or to show the route to our home to a new person, that is called as what? Sketch. Clear? Are you understand, children? Okay. Next, we'll discuss plan. What does mean by plan, children? A plan is a drawing of a small area on large scale. Clear, children? Once again, I'll repeat. A plan is a drawing of a small area on a large scale. Clear? For example, the length and breadth of a room that cannot be shown in a map. Isn't it? That is a good example for that. What does mean by plan? Once again, a plan is a drawing of a small area on a large scale. What is a good example for that? The length and breadth of a room that cannot be shown in a map. Okay, that's all about the chapter. Students, if you have any doubt, means ask me in online class. Okay, next we'll discuss the map activity. Students, take page number 8 and 9 in your atlas book. Okay, what is the first drawing they given? Important latitudes and heat zones. What is the first drawing? Important latitudes. In your page number 9, you have to draw like that. First, you mark North Pole and South Pole in the top of the circle, that is North Pole, and in the bottom of the circle it is in the South Pole. Okay, next we have to mark 3 heat zones. What are the heat zones of the earth? We have 3 heat zones. One is torrid zone, another one is temperate zone, another one is frigid zone. Okay, these are the 3 heat zones of the earth. What is mean by torrid zone, children? Torrid zone means hot. It is the hottest region of the earth. Okay, mainly you have to mark Tropic of Cancer, that is above the equator. Equator is marked as a 0 degree. Above that 23.5 degree north is marked as a Tropic of Cancer. You have to mark it. Okay, next below the equator, that is 23.5 degrees south, is Tropic of Capricorn. You have to mark it, children. We have 3 heat zones. Mainly torrid zone, it lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn in the both the hemispheres. Okay, you have to mark in that place. Okay, mark correctly, children. Next one is temperate zone. Temperate zone lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere, and between the Tropic of Capricorn and in the Antarctic Circle. You have to mark Arctic Circle, that frigid zone, that circle 66.5 degree north. You have to mark as Arctic Circle. Okay, and in the southern side you have to mark it and write it. It is not given in your book, but you have to write it. It is Antarctic Circle. You have to write correctly. The midday sun never shines overhead on any latitudes of this region. Okay, this experiences what? Slanting rays of the sun throughout the year. That's why the angle of sun rays goes on decreasing towards the poles. Okay, children. Next one is frigid zone. Are you completed frigid zone? This zone is lies between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole in the northern hemisphere, and between the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole in the southern hemispheres. It is very cold region. Okay, are you clear? Okay, we'll discuss the second one is meridians of longitudes. The imaginary semicircular lines running on the North Pole to the South Pole, that are called as longitudes. Okay, these are also called as meridians of longitude. So you have to mark like that. You have to mark the angles 0 degree, then 30 degree east and 30 degree west, then 60 degree east and 60 degree west. Then you have to mark that vertical lines are called as longitudes. You have to mark like that. Then 90 degree east you have to mark, then 90 degree west. You have to mark all those degrees. Clear, children? That's all about the meridians of longitudes. That North Pole to South Pole, the imaginary semicircular lines running from which pole to which pole? North Pole to South Pole, that are called as longitudes, that are also called as meridians of longitudes. Okay, children, next one is grid. What does mean by grid? A grid is a set of lines that may be either latitudes or longitudes, that doesn't matter, that intersect each other on the globe to form a grid. Clear? Or you understand? Once again I'll repeat: a set of lines. It may be a latitude line or longitude line. that is, it may be a horizontal line or vertical line, but intersect each other on the globe to form what? Grid or grid system. Okay, grid is a set of lines used to find the exact location of a place on a map or a globe. Clear, children? That is a third diagram. You have to draw as it is. You have to mark those north pole and south pole, then prime meridian, the longest line of the vertical line, prime meridian, then latitudes you have to mark. Okay, students, for that next diagram you have to mark northern and southern hemispheres, and the plane of earth orbits you have to mark that. Then the equator is marked as a 0 degree. You have to mark these things. Okay, that's all about your chapter in the map activity, children. Okay, I hope you all understand this chapter as well as the map activity. We'll see in next video class. Thank you.